tips to get more website traffic, on-page optimization. Anyone who owns a website wants more traffic, of course. Who would spend time and money building a site and not want others to find it? Your website is intended to do one thing: make you money. If no one finds it or sticks around long enough to purchase your product or service, then what's the point of having a website? There are plenty of free website content management systems available that you or a designer can start with. This saves you the cost of developing a site from scratch. Ideally, you or your developer had SEO in mind when creating the site and or writing the initial content. If so, you'll need to keep the following tips in mind while adding new content and updating your site. In a nutshell, getting more traffic to your website is relatively straightforward, but it takes time and effort. If it were easy to understand and didn't require time or effort, then everyone would be tied for the first spot on the search engines. Read through and apply these principles to your site, and over time of diligently repeating these steps, your site will steadily increase in the search engine rankings. In this article, I'm going to cover various aspects of on-page optimization, which means everything you have control over within the realm of your website. I'll follow up soon with a guide to off-page optimization, which includes everything that ranks your site that is not actually part of your site or necessarily within your control. Website optimization. Keep in mind, this article will help you get people to your site. Getting people to stick around to buy your product or service is a completely different topic, and one I will talk about shortly. For now, let's focus on getting the traffic to your site, because the most user-friendly websites in the world doesn't mean anything if it's buried on page 5. Keyword research. In short, this is finding out what terms people are searching for in relation to your business. You probably think you know these terms, and you may be right, but more often than not I've seen clients have very different ideas about how people describe their service opposed to what people actually search for. As the business owner, you understand the technical terms related to your product or service. If you have an AdWords account, you can use Google's data to guide you. Related searches. Unfortunately, if you serve a local/small area, you may find that there's not much data for your business terms. Plus, most people have an AdWords account anyway, but there's an easier way to find what people are searching for. Go to Google and search for your business product or service. Next, finish your search and scroll to the bottom of the page / you'll see searches related to, which will start you on a rabbit trail of keyword wealth. Open any interesting search in a new window until you've exhausted all that makes sense to you. Put all these terms and phrases in an Excel spreadsheet or notepad document and sort them by similarity and importance to you. Boom! There's your keyword list for that topic. Content. Once you find the terms you want to focus on, work them into your content. Start with the main title of your page and secondary headings. For example, my research found that the term website traffic gets about 350 searches per month in the Dallas/Fort Worth area, and website optimization gets about 150 searches from people in the area. So now you see why I chose the title in the first subheading of this article. You want to make sure people in search engines believe you're an expert in your field. To do that, you need to write a lot. If your article is less than 500 words, you might as well not publish it unless it has a very informative infographic or video associated with the content. I shoot for 1,000 words or more and include images and video whenever possible. Like I said at the beginning, this stuff takes time. However, if you're like most people that come to us looking to increase their website traffic, you may have already tried to do this yourself and found you don't have time because you're busy running your business. Give us a call and let us help. Just like hiring a lawyer is necessary before you go to court, hiring a good SEO is necessary if you want your site to beat your competition. Fortunately, we're a lot cheaper. Write your article and keep your keywords in mind. Make sure to use them or a variation when appropriate. You don't have to use the exact terms every time. You can flip words around if it makes sense. Search engines don't like you to use the same term again and again. What are meta tags and title tags? Title tags tell the search engines, in a nutshell, a very small nutshell, what your page is talking about. The 70-character title tag needs to accurately reflect what's in the 500 to 2,000 word articles so search engines can get a clear idea of the topic you wrote about. For the same reason I show the heading and first subheading of this page, I use the same keyword research and primary keywords in the title tag of this article, and since I only work with small businesses in the Dallas area, I threw the city name in for good measure. Meta tags, in particular the description meta tag, should give a more verbose summary of your article and can add in some extra info like a call to action such as click-through for great website optimization tips to get more traffic. The keywords aren't as important here, but I make sure they are included, or at least a close variant. Although the search engines can change the display to whatever they want, title tags and meta description tags are what you're suggesting they display in search results, so this is your very first interaction with a potential customer. Make it count. Rich media. This has nothing to do with cost, although you can spend quite a bit of money on rich media. Images, videos, slideshows, anything that goes beyond typed words. Oftentimes an infographic helps illustrate your point. Other times a related video demonstration will tip the decision to buy in your favor. One note on rich media: don't steal other people's pictures. It's far too common and so many people get burnt with copyright lawsuits. It's not worth it. There are very easy ways to find stolen photos on other people's sites. You can, however, embed most YouTube videos for a bit of a boost, but it's always best to use your own unique media. Internal linking. Linking from one page to another is important because it helps reinforce what the link to page is about. But linking to another page or site will reduce the authority of the page that's doing the lining, so take it easy. You'll see several links in this page to outside and internal pages, but only a few. You can probably see several other opportunities to link to other pages in the site, but again, that would only hurt this page. Go forth and get more traffic. Now that you're an expert at on-page optimization, you should have no problem getting people to your awesome website. If, however, you find yourself running out of time or losing too much sleep over this, then give us a call. We can do this stuff in our sleep, so there's nothing to worry about. Call us anytime at 214-506-3471.